Back to Creating Your Future with Amanda Molyneux. I'm Amanda Molyneux, and today we're going to talk about creating intentions. So, we know that our thoughts create emotions, which then result in our actions, okay? And I've explained the system, and I'll quickly go over it again, of transforming our complaints into intentions to get what we want. Now, the reason why this works so well, and it's based in quantum physics and neuro-linguistic programming and that sort of thing, and the power of positive thinking, is because when we have our complaints come from a desire that we have, and if we don't have what we desire, well then we see the why we don't have it. Okay, so for instance, in relationships, I may say, oh, I always pick the bad guys. I always pick the guys that are no good. They're just attracted to me, right? Now, that complaint comes from a desire to want to have a loving, healthy, happy relationship. But then, I mean, my complaint comes from that desire. Oh, I always pick the bad ones. So your complaints are good, and we want to actually have those complaints to convert them. So I intend to find a loving relationship with a man that treats me amazing. And that's a really good intention. Now, why do some of our intentions not show up and some of them do show up? And part of the reason in this is the language that we use, okay? So let's say that I want to have a really successful business and to make $1 million of profit a year. So that's my desire. So my complaint is that I don't have any clients. I'm not making any money. Let's say that's my complaint. Now, to transform that complaint, I'm going to say that I intend to have a successful business where I make $1 million profit every year. By the way, if you don't believe that, then the intention's not going to work. You have to believe your intention. So let's go with the intention that I believe. I believe that I can make $40,000 a year profit after taxes and business expenses by running my business. Now there's a good believable intention. Now the next part is sometimes we'll add on to that intention something like I intend to have $40,000 a year profit after business expenses and taxes by working really hard at my business. Now, I just created the intention that in order for me to make that 40,000 a year in profit, I have to work really hard. So, I'm actually not going to get that $40,000 a year unless I work really hard and believe that I've worked really hard. So, you can actually avoid creating that. I intend to make $40,000 a year profit after business and expenses and taxes with ease and grace and easily and effortlessly. Okay, so I always suggest making intentions as short as possible and without any sort of, you know, got to do this to get them, because we don't have to do anything to get our intentions. So for instance, if I want to have a relationship, right? And, I've got the belief that no guy's going to love me unless I lose 80 pounds. So I intend to have a loving relationship after I lose 20 pounds. Well, now I'm going to have to lose that weight before that's going to manifest in my life. So we really want to be careful on the intentions that we're making and what we're intending to have to do to get it. Okay. So I intend to have a loving relationship with my boyfriend for just being me. And I intend for him to accept me for the way I am. And I intend to be comfortable with my weight. Okay. So it's so easy for our brains to slip in something like, I need to do this in order to have that. We want to avoid that scenario when it comes to creating intentions. And we just want to straight up say, I intend to have this and I want to get it with ease and grace, easily and effortlessly, and just for being myself. Okay. So create what you really want. Of course, if you want to work really hard for that $40,000 and slave away, then by all means, create that intention that you do need to work really hard to get that $40,000. That's completely up to you. The point is to create intentions that you're happy with and that you can do. Okay. And that's a lot of the times when I first started learning how to create years ago, I would do that to myself. Okay. So I intend to get a boyfriend after I'm 160 pounds. And it's like, no, well, now I have to work all that harder on losing the weight before I'm going to manifest that in my life. When really, I have a wonderful relationship with everybody in my life, and I didn't need to lose a pound because I created that intention that my boyfriend's going to love me for who I am, for exactly who I am. And you can do that too. So, and what to make these intentions wonderful and easy and to manifest in your life is create them as simple as possible and always invite them in with ease and grace. Okay. So, again, pick an area of your life where you would like to improve, and then write down a bunch of intentions from your complaints. And then, where the rubber really hits the road again is to, on the minute to minute basis, when you have that complaint, quickly go ahead and change it. So, for example, say you have a block around money and you're not manifesting the money that you want in your life. That's fine. However, listen to your talk when you're actually spending money. What are you saying to yourself when you hand over your debit card? Okay, so it's in those pivotal moments that you really want to catch yourself and say, no, I'm a money magnet, right? Instead of rationalizing where you're going to pull the money from out of your other accounts to pay for whatever you're buying. No, stop that thinking, because that thinking is blocking the law of attraction from actually working. Well, actually, it's not blocking the law of attraction from actually working. The law of attraction is still working. It's just giving you exactly what you're thinking about. Okay, so again, at those moments in your life where you think that's you've got a complaint and you're trying to work on that, stop yourself and say, I'm a money magnet, and happily pay the money and say, yeah, every cent I spend, I get 2 cents back. You know, I make 2 cents. It comes into my life with ease and grace. Okay. So really watch the intentions that you create, make them very short and sweet, and you can always make a lot of them around things. The important thing is that there's no sort of, oh, I have to do this to get this sort of thought. Just make really simple positive intentions. And that way, when things come into your life, you got them with ease and grace and easily and effortlessly, just like you deserve. Again, I'm always available for private one-on-one counseling and life coaching sessions, which are affordable. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video. I put my website link in the description below. And you guys have a great day. We'll see you in the next video.